The ATL is in the building. What it do, what it do. The 757 is up in the house. Y'all come right on in, sit yourself right on down. Don't be afraid. Say the Bronx, New York. Then they bitch say, what poppin' pastor? They look at these 30 minutes of fire. Hello, it is STD Friday around here in these streets. We done made it a whole nother week. Say the 209. Cali is in the building. Say the 612 is up round here. Say New Jersey is in the building. Say the 732. Pimpin', what's happening? The 510 Oakland, California, checking on in for a dude. Willie on this STD Friday. That's what I'm talking about. Nebraska is in the building. Y'all keep on dropping it on in here. Salute Detroit up in this thing. That's what I'm talking about. Say raw is law. That is what it is. Say LCA Dough Room checking in on what's happening. The 228 is checking on in on my peoples for 30 mans of the midday news 5. Appreciate that. 30 minutes. I don't know why I said mine. Well, it was close to mine, but don't even worry about it. 30 minutes of the midday news 5. Appreciate that right there. Show enough. Do what's happening. Bam, bam, bam. Say happy Friday. Willie say I done hit that like button and chat. What's happening? Say the 281 Houston, Texas. Say, hey, Willie and chat. Well, hey, that in. What it do? Say the 817 Funky Town, Texas is present. I was finna say pregnant. Present. For STD Friday 5, say already hit that thumbs up. I appreciate that right there. Shot Time is up in the church. What it do? Oakland, California is in the house. The 4-4 is up in the building. You say, did you hear about the guy that shot his whole family? Yeah, we did that story. The father who shot the wife and the 3 daughters for a lack of respect. I think I did a good job on that story to try to help save some lives out here when it come down to females not respecting the men's in their life or the men's in their community. You just people would die. And or knock you off by that respect thing. Y'all got to understand that you can pretty much die pretty much for anything right now. Yeah, we need the thumbs up. We got the cash outs. We got the PayPal. We got the super chat. I need the support. It's Friday around here. It's payday around here in these streets. Got to be more careful, y'all. This is the last shift. This is the last shift for somebody. By the time that y'all clock out today around by either 3:30 or something like that, maybe 5 or 11 o'clock at night, it's the last shift. Boy, I'm trying to tell you, the weekend is right here. The weekend right here. You can sleep in tomorrow if you want to. Sleep in tomorrow if you want to. Say, no, Willie, it's another one who knocked off his family. Who? Hold on. Oh, yeah. I know exactly what you're talking about. Watch this. I'm going to prove that I know what you're talking about. The dude killed 7 of them, right? The dude killed 7 people. I know what you're talking about. Shout out to Phyllis for the $1 cash app. Say, hey, Miss Shirley, still praying for you. Love you, Willie, love you back. What it do? And prayer still going out to Miss Shirley out here in the street. We hope that you was doing well on this STD Friday out here. Yes. Let me refresh. I got that doggone story, but what is that lady's name? Bam. I got to look at her picture because I got the story. I sure enough do got the story, but I got her picture. Yeah, to where Buddy killed 7 family members. I got it. We might do that right there today. Hold on. Let me make sure it's in there. Oh, damn man, I got to do that on Rumble. I got to do it on Rumble because we can't play it on YouTube. If I play it on YouTube, then I got to take it out of the whole live thing that we was doing today, and we don't want to go through all that right there. Shout out to I Make 60 Look Good Shirley for the $5 cash app. Say $5 challenge, loved ones. Say I'm doing great. Thank you all. Shout out to Miss Shirley out here in these streets doing great on this wonderful STD Friday. Let me refresh one more again. We got a $5 challenge going on. I need y'all support around here. Need your support. I'm finna bring that news today. We may be here a little long today. It depends on how my back feel and my buttocks feel. It depends on how long I can sit down, you know. We just might stretch it. on that. Hold on. Bam. Gotcha. Tennessee is in the building. What it do, man. Thank y'all. I done refreshed. I only got 86. It's Friday. Hold on. Let me refresh. Let me slow myself down. Let me slow it on down. Let's see what I get over here. It is 9 after the hour. Hey, come on, y'all. It's 9 after the hour. We got to do better. I don't know if the notifications don't went out. We only got 90 thumbs up. No, we can't move forward. It's 9 after the hour. We is 151 in. 151 people around here. We got 90 thumbs up. I don't know. Maybe everybody here is like new. But we cannot go forward if we is not over 100 thumbs up. We got to get over 100 thumbs up. I feel like I'm failing out here if I can't get 100 thumbs up. That's a damn shame. Hold on. I am refreshing over here again. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Y'all done made it over 100 by 09. That's what I'm talking about. I knew that y'all could do it. Sometimes y'all come in and y'all forget, which I do understand that right there. But we got to tighten up. We got to tighten up the same way when you go to your job, you don't forget to clock in. Oh, you don't forget to clock in when you walk in the door. You know what I'm saying? Don't walk in here and don't clock in. Basically, the thumbs up is a clock in situation. I need you clocking in. Do not be here and you not clocked in. So now that we done got that right there established, how y'all doing? I'm Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining me. This is the Willie Williams Show. This is the Midday News Show. Subscribe. Tell somebody about the player. If you like the show, go ahead on and subscribe. If you don't like the show, unsubscribe. But come back the next day and see if you like it again. Subscribe, unsubscribe. Keep playing with yourself until you forget to unsubscribe, and that'll keep you subscribed. That's what's up. Shout out to our Make 60 Look Good Shirley for the $5 cash. I say, Phyllis, thank you, beautiful. That's what's up. That's what Miss Shirley say. Phyllis, thank you, beautiful. That's what's up. Man, see the love that be out here? See the love. Oh, man. That's what's up. We got to go to Atlanta. We going to Atlanta. Or are we going to Atlanta first? Hold on. I don't even know what the story is. It's a 2 minute 34. I do know what the story is. Should we do that one right there first? I don't think we should do that one first. I got to get y'all blood boiling. Hold on, because that's the A. That's Atlanta. We don't want to do Atlanta right now. Bam. Hold on. Let me get ourselves together. Oh, all right. Bam. Oh, I got to show y'all this right here. We got to talk money. We got to talk money real quick. This is really, really important.
That's something you see in college.
Pimp. I ain't even said nothing. All right. This is something that's way more important, and this can affect all the views out here in these streets. All y'all can be affected by this right here. This one here say, we got a problem with these apps. We got a problem with the apps where we sending our money. Venmo, Zelle, and Cash App is no. It's leaving customers vulnerable to fraud. A few of these apps, the PayPal, Zelle, Venmo, some Cash Apps is leaving customers vulnerable to fraud. I want y'all to really, really pay attention to this story. And like I've said multiple times, I have and you have been told that females is smarter than males. I want y'all to just pay attention. Not all. It's just what I heard coming up in my life. But here we go.
The Manhattan DA is demanding better consumer protections from cash transfer companies like Zelle and Venmo. Peer-to-peer transfers now account for handling about $1 trillion in payments. Alvin Bragg saying without additional protections, customer financial and physical safety is at risk. These scams are something Seven on Your Side is very familiar with. Nina Pineda joins us now.
Nina.
Convenience always comes with a price, right, Sade? We want these transactions to happen fast with a couple swipes.
Right.
And for many years, we've had to fight to get refunds for viewers that were swindled. It's gotten a lot worse. And now the DA is stepping up to say enough.
Enough is enough.
A matter of seconds,
a couple of swipes and it could be someone's entire life saving.
It's just too easy, explains Manhattan DA Alvin Bragg Jr. All it takes,
A couple of swipes can take somebody's life savings. Okay.
is a few
Got it.
moments for a 5-figure payday.
I told them I didn't have any cash, and then they told me that they could take Zelle or Venmo.
Scammed in Soho by a duo we dubbed the Candy Kids, Alejandra was sitting in a cafe, approached by 2 young teens who said they were selling candy for their school. But after handing her phone over to donate $5, Alejandra's account was quickly drained to zero. $1,800 gone in less than 20 seconds.
Stop. Haven't we done stories like this and the same thing happened? The same thing happened. A female give over their phone. They give over their phone so they can make a payment and or send money through Cash App or something like that right there. And I've asked a question on those videos also. Why the hell is y'all giving somebody y'all phone? I don't listen. The phone is the most important thing on the planet. The phone is damn near more important than oxygen. Why is y'all giving over y'all phone? When y'all be seeing these type of situations happening, y'all just still just do what the hell you want to do, don't you? Huh? So do we want to blame the game? Do we want to blame the streets gotta eat, or do we want to blame you, the person with the money, the person passing over the most important thing in our life? Don't make no doggone sense. Shout out to Phyllis for the $1 cash out. Said, Miss Shirley, you are more than welcome. Look at the love. That's what I'm talking about. But ladies, you all got to explain this to me. Why y'all giving somebody y'all doggone phone?
Via Zelle, which is the transfer app for Bank of America.
I filed their claim, went through the process, and then they had denied it.
Despite a police report and video proof, both Zelle and her bank stuck by their disclaimers, warning customers not to send money to individuals they don't know, or they could be on the hook for it. 7 on Your Side got her money back. But now DA Bragg wants the apps to take protecting its customers seriously. In letters to Cash App and PayPal, which owns Venmo, and Early Warning Systems, the parent of Zelle, the DA warns about the growing incidents around the New York City region involving fraud and theft through the exploitation of your company's mobile financial applications.
We need to put guardrails, speed bumps, defaults in place.
The DA is asking for common sense solutions like a second password and multi-factor authentication, also imposing lower transaction limits to reduce the amount of money stolen, and a wait time to give users time to cancel large transactions made without their permission.
We have to make it harder in order to deter.
On each one of these apps, you should have a 4-digit passcode. Make sure that you set up a passcode if the app offers it. If the app does not offer the 4-digit passcode, don't use the app. Just in my mind. It's like with Cash App. Please set up a 4-digit passcode for your Cash App. Do that. So even if you lose your phone, somebody is trying to transfer money through your Cash App. If they don't know your 4-digit passcode, it will not work. This is very, very simple.
Deter people from doing it. This will keep people safe, both in terms of their money and their finances, but also in some cases is safe from physical harm.
All right, the DA said
because just think about this. When the woman passed over her cell phone and the candy dude or the candy people put in the $1,800 to be transferred, oh, you can put it in to be transferred and then go ahead on and press the transfer thing, but it will not complete the transaction unless you put in your 4-digit passcode. She say, what's your 4-digit passcode, Willie? It is your code. It's the same code that you use.
He's hopeful the app companies will act without further action. We reached out to all 3 big apps. Only PayPal and Venmo got back to us so far and said it's partnering closely with law enforcement to protect consumers. In the meantime, don't click on any links that are sent to you. Never share your usernames or passwords.
See, and you just asked me my password. They just said don't share.
And then just don't respond to texts or calls. Remember, numbers can be spoofed to look like your bank. Always call only the number on your statement or your card.
Only the number on your statement or on your card. The only thing The only problem that I have here, and what everybody need to also be able to use, watch this.
On in less than 20 seconds via Zelle, which is the transfer app for Bank of America.
Zelle. We're talking about Zelle here.
So I filed their claim, like went through the process, and then they had denied it.
Despite a police report and video proof, both Zelle and her bank stuck by their disclaimers.
Zelle stuck by their disclaimers. This is the part that I want to say something about. Shout out to our Make 60 Look Good Shirley for the $5 cash app. You say you have to pray. You have to pry my phone from my cold dead hands. I'm trying to tell you something. You was not getting access to my doggone phone by some transferring of some money. What is wrong with people? Shout out to Phyllis for the $1 cash out. You say, Miss Shirley, I'm still gonna keep praying for you. That's what's up. Keep spreading the love. Keep the prayers up. But listen to this right here. Zelle transfer cannot be recalled once authorized, and that is their standard. Remember you saw this on the news. That's their standard, and it was denied. This is something that you will possibly be able to use in court.
Warning customers not to send money to individuals they don't know, or they could be on the hook for it. 7 on your side got her money back.
7 on the side got the money back. So this standard, which they are denying people, this is their standard. But for some reason, the news got her money back. So if you have a problem and they don't want to give you your money back, I guess you may have to contact the news and or put in a lawsuit and use this as proof that they don't always follow their standards. 2 unknown payments came in on my phone. PayPal, listen. 2 unknown payments. Now, I may get multiple emails. Well, I have gotten multiple emails saying that your PayPal done paid this and or requests from PayPal to transfer and all this stuff, and I don't even click on them things. I don't need much pay them things no attention. I keep it moving. You won't get me. You won't get me. So I hope that this is a learning lesson right here. I hope that you just learned something right now. I hope that y'all learned something. This is the one thing that I do like about Cash App. You can put in your 4-digit thing. I don't use Zelle at all. I don't use Zelle at all. No. We ain't doing the direct to the bank thing. No, hell no. That's just stupid in my mind. But it works for a lot of people. It works for a lot of people. And I hope that you all is really, really paying attention to who you was doing business with out here in the doggone street. The candy people done came up on you off of $1,800. Y'all lost y'all doggone mind out here in the street. Dog, we finna go to a good mama. Let's go to the good mama before we mess around and run out of time for running our mouth too much. ABCDEFGHIJKLMNOP QRSTUV WX and Y and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Tell me what you think of me. Hold on, we need the 217. I think I got it. I think I'm at the 217. All right, y'all, we got multiple videos about this beautiful mother. We got a beautiful mother. Damn it, y'all got to listen to the story. Sometimes we all fall short of glory out here in these doggone streets. Nobody's perfect. Y'all know I be saying that right there, as if you supposed to be perfect. But ain't nobody that perfect, and you don't know what somebody was going through, postpartum, mental things, mental problems and all that stuff. Well, hell, we have a different excuse for a mother charged in the toddler's freezing cold death. Here we go.
Tonight in Douglas County, a 3-year-old girl is dead and her mother is in jail on child abuse charges. Deputies say that woman spent the night in the woods with her 2 kids while on drugs. Tonight we're learning this is not her first arrest for cruelty.
She spent time in the woods. They spent the night in the woods with her 2 kids. They say while on drugs, man. So it's not postpartum. It's not mental problems. It's that dope.
To children. Fox News' Rob Durienzo has spent the evening piecing all of this together. He joins us now in Douglas County. Such a tragic situation, Rob.
Yeah, Courtney, some pretty unbelievable details we're finding out. Douglas County Sheriff's deputies announced this arrest and his death earlier this evening. The woman claimed she was lost in the woods, but deputies say her phone was on the entire time. This wet, cold weather proved deadly for her 3-year-old daughter. Investigators in Douglas County say Uriah Ridge was in the woods with her kids for nearly 12 hours. Deputies responded to the Foxhall Resort on Capps Ferry Road and found Ridge and those 2 kids last Tuesday. They say the kids were drenched. The low the night before was just 27 degrees. Medics took them to the hospital where the 3-year-old girl, Alina, died. Sheriff's deputies say they vanished around midnight, and Ridge didn't call for help until almost noon the next day, despite her phone being charged. They allege Ridge used cocaine and weed before heading out into those woods near the resort.
She on that cocaine and reefer.
She's now been charged with felony murder. There's no word on the condition of the other child who was with her. The Fox 5 I team uncovered this isn't her first run-in with cops on child abuse charges. In 2022, she was charged with assault and cruelty towards children. According to the warrant, she was accused of beating Alina, who was 2 at the time, while dropping her while she was, quote, heavily intoxicated. A judge gave her bond, and she was able to keep her kids.
I'm so glad that I've been keeping my head down because I am looking at some other stuff. I am so sorry, y'all. We got to start this thing all over. You say, Willie watching by himself. Yeah, man. Here we go, y'all. I'm so sorry.
Tonight in Douglas County, a 3-year-old girl is dead and her mother is in jail on child abuse charges. Deputies say that woman spent the night in the woods with her 2 kids while on drugs. Tonight we're learning this is not her first arrest for cruelty to children. Fox 5's Rob Durienzo has spent the evening piecing all of this together. He joins us now in Douglas County. Such a tragic situation, Rob.
Yeah, Courtney, some pretty unbelievable details we're finding out. Douglas County Sheriff's deputies announced this arrest and his death earlier this evening. The woman claimed she was lost in the woods, but deputies say her phone was on the entire time. This wet, cold weather proved deadly for her 3-year-old daughter. Investigators in Douglas County say Uriah Ridge was in the woods with her kids for nearly 12 hours. Deputies responded to the Foxhall Resort on Capps Ferry Road and found Ridge and those 2 kids last Tuesday. They say the kids were drenched. The low the night before was just 27 degrees. Medics took them to the hospital where the 3-year-old girl, Alina, died. Sheriff's deputies say they vanished around midnight, and Ridge didn't call for help until almost noon the next day, despite her phone being charged. They allege Ridge used cocaine and weed before heading out into those woods near the resort.
She got on that reefer and that raw, and some told her to go into the woods in the cold. I don't believe that it was that raw. I believe they were possibly cut with that fentanyl.
She's now been charged with felony murder. There's no word on the condition of the other child who was with her. The Fox 5 I team uncovered this isn't her first run-in with cops on child abuse charges. In 2022, she was charged with assault and cruelty towards children. According to the warrant, she was accused of beating Alina, who was 2 at the time, while dropping her while she was, quote, heavily intoxicated. A judge gave her bond, and she was able to keep her kids.
Yeah, like I was trying to say. She already had a problem with the law dealing with some abuse of the kids and was able to keep the kids. After being heavily intoxicated, she dropped the 2-year-old. So this was last year then. This was last year, and this year the baby had done died. That's what's up. Imagine you being able to assault your kids, abuse your kids, and go to court and all that stuff, and you're able to keep your kids as a man. Because women get to keep their kids. They bodies, they babies.
Last week, a day after the 3-year-old's death, the DA asked for that bond to be revoked. And we do have calls out to the DA's office to see if this could have been prevented. She is set to be arraigned tomorrow at 1:30 in Douglas County Court. Meanwhile, tonight she is behind bars in shelter in the Douglas County Jail.
So they want to see if... I forgot what I finna doggone say. If what?
And we do have calls out to the DA's office to see if this could have been prevented.
If it could have been prevented. Okay. Yeah. I am guessing that it could have been prevented if she wasn't on reefer and cocaine. That's about the only way that it could have been prevented, in my mind. Here we go.
The woman accused of causing the death of her 3-year-old by leaving the child and the child's brother
Look at that
in
baby.
the freezing rain for hours. The woman learned that she could face the death penalty for the actions.
Don't care nothing about no death penalty. Give that baby a pat on her back for having her real. She kind of cute in the face, though. She ain't got no makeup or nothing. Go ahead.
Channel 2's Tom Jones live in Douglas County today. Tom, prosecutors say the mother was on some drugs, illegal drugs, when this happened.
Yeah, that is right, Justin. Prosecutors say Uriah Ridge was high on cocaine and marijuana at the time she kept her small kids, in the woods for several hours in the freezing rain. Deputies say that 3-year-old who died only had on a onesie. Ridge didn't say much here in court.
This is what we call a first appearance here.
35-year-old Uriah Ridge stared straight ahead as she heard the charges she faces in connection with the death of her 3-year-old daughter, Alina.
35? I can't believe that right there. Listen, and we're also streaming live on Twitch, twitch.tv.com. Appreciate y'all if y'all go around there and create an account and sign up for Twitch, The Willie Williams Show. Appreciate that. Keep the party going.
Felony murder and first-degree child cruelty. Ridge posted pictures of Alina and her 7-year-old son on her Facebook page. Ridge didn't flinch when the judge told her she could face the stiffest punishment possible if convicted.
Don't worry about her flinching, because we have a whole bunch of babies who don't even be crying when their children die. So, come on now, this petty.
And death by lethal injection if the state chooses to seek the death penalty.
We don't believe that she gonna get no lethal injection. That's why she's not even budging. Y'all don't kill women. What is you talking about, man?
Still, Lauren Wallace read the warrant that laid out how the state says Ridge killed her daughter.
By taking the aforementioned child into the woods, in the rain and freezing temperatures, with minimal clothing for a period of over 11 hours, causing the child to become hypothermic and to die from exposure.
Deputies say Ridge also had her 7-year-old son, Elijah, seen here in pictures Ridge posted on Facebook in those woods near the Foxhole Resort January 16th. He was taken to the hospital. Prosecutors say Ridge was high on cocaine and marijuana at the time. They say she had a working phone and never called for help. Ridge showed no emotion during the hearing and said very little.
She never called for help. Showed no emotions. She was out there for like 11, 12 hours. So I'm wondering, did she get high before she went out there, or did she get high and was still getting high once she got out there? Because I don't know no reefers and no cocaine that lasts for 11, 12 hours. I don't know.
You understand that?
Yes.
Nope, don't know nothing.
Wow, and Ridge is being held without bond. I also learned that in 2022, she was accused of punching her 7-year-old and intentionally dropping that 3-year-old who was then 2 years old. Deputies say she did all of that while using vulgar language in a bowling alley. I'll be working on that story.
So she was cussing and stuff? Isn't that what doggy sisters do when they be beating on you? Cussing. They be cussing while they beating. So that's regular stuff. It just seemed to me that I'm guessing that the 3-year-old wasn't strong enough to deal with like the weather. The 3-year-old wasn't seasoned enough to deal with that cold weather. Oh, whoa. Oh, okay, the 3-year-old was in the onesie. The 3-year-old was in the onesie. So yeah, sad. I guess when the children were saying we cold, mama, that she could not understand that they were saying that they was cold or something. I have no idea. Shout out to T. Lee for the $5 super chat. He said, I don't know many that do hard like that to fly. Wait, I don't know many that do hard like that to do flour too. Yeah. He said hard head usually don't like flour. Exactly. We all know what flour is, right? It grow like that. Yeah. I don't know. And this is why I'm saying, like I kind of think that it was that raw cut with that fentanyl. I think that this stuff was cut with that fentanyl. Now, it's a doggone shame. But she don't seem worried. She don't seem worried. And hell, I would say that like the majority of females would not be worried because they females and they know that they will not be held accountable for stuff. Even if you done knocked off your child, you would not be held accountable like that. So she really ain't tripping. What, we got one more of these right here? Let's see what else they're saying out of Douglasville.
Minutes are developing right now. A mother charged with murder accused of causing the death of her 3-year-old child.
This is really a heartbreaking story with disturbing details tonight. Deputies say Uriah Ridge took her 3- and 7-year-olds outside in the pouring rain with very little clothing on as temperatures dip below freezing. We're talking about nearly 11 hours. 11 Live's Cody Alcorn following this story for us tonight.
Do y'all hear how like everybody is like saying 11 hours, like a long time in the cold, right? You see how they saying that right there? They saying it as if they care or they trying to get the people to care. My problem is, isn't there or aren't there homeless like families? Like, isn't there homeless children right now who is in the cold and they be homeless like year round? Well, not year round, but at least throughout the whole winter. What I'm trying to point out is we be playing. Them people's hearts is not into, oh my God, a child was in the cold for 11 hours. People sleeping in their cars and sleeping in tents and sleeping in the woods. Children, right now. We're not doing anything about that right now. But we want to make it sound like we care on national television. Shout out to Buck for the $3 cash. He said to the great mamas out here. Shout out to all the good mamas out here in these doggone street. Well, the great mothers out here in these streets, because she was a great mother.
He's joining us live from Douglasville. And Cody, this story is really unbelievable and incredibly sad for these children.
The story is unbelievable. For a child to die in the cold and for a mother to be outside with their children in the cold. It's regular stuff. What are we talking about?
Yeah, Jennifer, Ron, just awful. Just about everybody asking how in the world could a mother do this to her own children?
We play too much. How could a mother do this? Mamas been killing children. Mamas have been letting their children die a long time. We have a thing called the Family Planning Center. What is that center called? Oh, Planned Parenthood. Planned Parenthood. And we're shocked that a mother would do this to her child.
Now, what we know from detectives here at the Douglas County Sheriff's Office is that she was on some type of drugs when she led her children into those woods about 10 miles from here, from the Sheriff's Office at Foxhall Resort.
Shout out to Robert for the $20 super chat. I appreciate that right there.
Now, what we can tell you is the detectives say late last Monday night, it's right when the rain stopped and the temperature started dropping, she was high on drugs and walked her children, 3 and 7, into those woods from Foxhall Resort, where the family was actually staying. Now, we are talking again, temperatures dipping through the night, touching the freezing mark. Detectives say these kids were barely dressed. They stayed out in these elements. They were already soaking wet from the rain, those temperatures dipping. They were out there until Tuesday morning.
Do y'all understand that we did a story that was similar to this, to where a mother took her 3 kids, I believe it was 3 kids, out in the woods, and I think that they got lost, and damn it, I think she killed all 3 of them, and I think this was in Atlanta also, if I'm not mistaken, and it was a dog use system. So this is not even the first time.
Around 11:50, when the hotel staff helped find them, that's when the sheriff's office showed up and started their investigation. And unfortunately, the 3-year-old died from their exposure to those elements out in the weather. The 7-year-old hospitalized and still recovering. And
shout out to Prophet May for the $2 cash app, saying that the 3-year-old actually hit the drug. Which I'm just wondering, hey.
Yeah, literally just a short time ago tonight, I caught up with a woman who tells me she actually picked up Ridge and her 2 children in an Uber just hours before she led them into the woods. She says that she drove them to Atlanta and that Ridge told her it was for work. But she says that she found it strange because, again, her children were still with her in the Uber.
Stop. Run that piece there back. She took a Uber. Listen, let me explain something to you. Typically, if you have children and you catching the Uber, you shouldn't have children. Typically. I can understand you catching the Uber in like places like, let's say, like New York, because like everything is so congested and you don't want to drive. I get that part right there. But it, like in a place like in Atlanta, it's spread it out like it's not like a New York. If you don't own a vehicle, if you do not have a vehicle, you should not have children. That's just in my mind. We got to catch an Uber to go to work, and she said to go to work, so she don't have a vehicle. You should not have children. Here we go.
When the hotel staff helped find them, that's when the sheriff's office showed up and started their investigation. And unfortunately, the 3-year-old died from their exposure to those elements out in the weather. The 7-year-old hospitalized and still recovering.
Shout out to T. Lee for the $2 super chat. So the kids didn't know to get warm. Nope. Mama, we cold, and they were waiting on mama to warm them up.
And literally just a short time ago tonight, I caught up with a woman who tells me she actually picked up Ridge and her 2 children in an Uber just hours before she led them into the woods. She says that she drove them to Atlanta and that Ridge told her it was for work. But she says that she found it strange because, again, her children were still with her in the Uber.
I need you to take me to work with my kids in the car now. Unless you were going to pick up that check or something like that, then it's understood. But not if you're going to work. Yeah.
She was fine. They were in pajama pants. I asked them, did they like staying at Fox Hall? And she was like, yeah, we're renovating our house, so we're staying there, temporarily till our house is ready. The kids were fine. Nothing really stood out, like I should have been concerned or stuff. But now, like, I'm wishing I would have done something.
Yeah, little too late, baby. Little too late. There was nothing that you could do because you did not know that she was going to get high and walk her children into the woods. Nobody knew except her.
Yeah, I agree. A lot of this does not make sense. And to make it even more bizarre, detectives tell us tonight that during this whole ordeal, during the whole 11 hours out in the woods, freezing temperatures, she had a cell phone that was working at the time. They say she was continuing to do drugs with her children out there. And that's what my question was. Did she do the dope before she went out there, or did she do the dope and continue to do the dope while she was out there? And yes, she was continuing to do the dope around her churn. Oh, Jesus. She was doing the dope around her churn, just a snorting and blowing and puffing and smoking that reefer, getting it in with her churn like most of us do. It's just most of us is not in like freezing temperatures in the woods doing it and stuff like that, right? That we're doing it in the comfort of our own home. Imagine.
And that's where you should do your dope at in front of your churn. In the comfort of your own home.
There are still a lot of unanswered questions. Why did this happen? How did it happen? We're expecting to get some more answers later this week when Ridge is expected to face a judge on that felony murder charge here in Douglasville.
Well, we don't care nothing about this doggone case. For one, she had already abused the children, and the system decided to let her keep her children. The system didn't care. So why should we pretend to care? The system didn't care. The people who you voted for, wrote legislation and all that stuff, and then judges, is up to judges if they want to let people keep their doggone churn. They stone the evidence. So hey, man, she could make another one. Oh man, Willie lacks sympathy and empathy. Facts, but she can make another one. Which in my mind, she's just 35, so she's still gonna have some eggs. They only gonna give her about 3 years, or she'll do like a year and a day or something like that right there. Come right on back out, but while she's in jail, take the parenting course. Like us good parents have done. Take the parenting course. You can do it online. Give your life to the Lord. You do about a good little year and a day, so when you go ahead on and jump on out, you can be reconnected with the 7-year-old, and everything will be straight. And then you can find you a good man that you deserve, because yes, if you're over 35 with 2 children as a single mother, you deserve a good man. Yes. And then you can't create another child. So we really ain't tripping on that, baby. Shh. The 7-year-old was strong enough. Not the 3-year-old. Moving right along, I ain't gonna even much hold you. Y'all, we got an update. Remember, we did a whole show about the pole dancing for the children. Pole dancing for Mommy and Me. If y'all missed that show, please go back. It's on this channel right here, the Willie Williams Show live channel, and check it out. But now we have an update because the owner of the Atlanta pole dancing Mommy and Me, she responded to the criticism that is online about her business. Here we go.
Atlanta pole dancing and fitness studio owners speaking out after a video from a Mommy and Me class went viral.
Yeah, it's creating some stark reaction. Everyone's got an opinion on this, and it has stirred up a lot of controversy.
As soon as after I did my doggone show, now they want to speak out.
Are you looking at it? It shows children as young as 5 and 6 years old with their parents on the pole. And as you can imagine, the online comments are not kind. Atlanta News Source
Sure enough ain't. The online community speak how they want to speak.
With these studio owners.
And that owner says they're not doing anything wrong, adding that the class is about fitness and gaining confidence.
You say willing to start the backlash. They say this is for fitness and gaining confidence. So we're going to put them on the pole to gain confidence.
This wasn't our first Mommy and Me class. This just happens to be the first one that got so much attention.
Owner of Pink Pole Studios, Tia Harris, wasn't expecting to receive so many negative comments when she posted this video to her company's Instagram.
She did not expect to receive negative comments when we is looking at children on a pole. I don't a adult woman did not expect when people see children on a stripper's pole to get negative comments. She did not expect. Got it. Okay.
I think maybe posting it on social media is a little inappropriate because it's kind of like commodifying it and selling it.
The video is from a recent Mommy and Me pole fitness class where Harris says kids can exercise and bond with their parent in a clean, safe environment.
Pole fitness releases happy endorphins. Like, it's 10 out of 10, good. Nothing is bad about it.
Nothing is bad about the children on the pole. Nothing. You say it now. Now that is a question that I had. Is this T.I. and Tiny's daughter?
Royalty Lazard teaches the class and says there's no exotic dancing involved, just fun spins and tricks.
It's going to be 3 steps. They're going to pull and push to hold themselves up.
But this is a exotic dance. They do this in the strip club. What she just did is also done in the strip club, but she said that there is no exotic dances. But there is a exotic pole in that. I don't understand.
Which requires a lot of experience.
Harris says kids playing around on a pole like this one isn't much different than something they may do on a playground or monkey bars. That's why some moms we spoke to said they had zero hesitation signing their daughters up for the class.
Do y'all see what they just did to us? He say, Willie, I bonded with my mom by spending time with her. Wait, hold on. Willie, I bonded with my mother by talking to her and spending time with her. You know what I'm saying? Like you wasn't like on the pole. Like you wasn't, tossing it up. But watch it real quick. Watch how the news lady, watch the pole the news lady got. The news lady got this pole. Watch it.
Harris says kids playing around on a pole like this one.
On a pole like this one. This looks like gymnastics stuff, right? Look at the pole. The pole is not a chrome pole. It's not a sterling silver pole like in the strip club, right? So they want us to believe that this is the pole that they are using, right?
And isn't much different than something they may do.
Now look at the poles that they actually using. I'm just saying. Look at this.
On a playground or monkey bars.
It's no different. It's no different than the playground and the children being on the monkey bars. Well, where's the monkey bars? I don't see no monkey bars in there.
Some moms we spoke to said they had zero hesitation signing their daughters up for the class.
Of course mothers had zero hesitation. They mothers. And they good mamas. The best parents on the planet. Of course they would not have any hesitation.
We love it so much. It's our happy time.
She loves coming here.
Yes.
She loves taking classes here. She loves the instructors here.
Harris says in the video, kids and adults were fully clothed, and the music playing during class was child-friendly.
Yes, they are fully clothed. Yes.
Harris hopes that her story will help bring more awareness to the pole fitness industry, a concept that some organizations like the International Pole and Aerial Sports Federation are even lobbying to have added to the Olympics.
They fully clothed with tights on, and I done saw some booty shorts, but they fully clothed though.
We're used to seeing it.
Yeah. They fully clothed. Look at, they're all fully clothed. Yes, they are. Yup. The shit that we like to see. Tights, grabbing up in the ass. Yeah. Fully clothed though.
Be associated.
Shorts, right up under that monkey. That's exactly what we like.
In exotic settings or adults.
And when we see our lighter hue sisters, like I pointed it out when I did the show, why we don't see none of their kids? And when they took the pictures and the pictures that's on the websites, you don't see any lighter hue children. But you do see darker hue children in the pictures in the galleries on the website.
We just have to open our minds, change our mindset.
Change our mindset by allowing our daughters to be pole dancing with their mamas. That's what we need to be doing. Got it. Go.
And say, hey.
See, you could be fully clothed. Oh, you could be fully clothed with the tights on. You fully clothed with the tights on, being recorded, put on the internet. Y'all play too much. Shout out to Jay for the $2 super chat. He said, laugh out loud. You say bond with the parent and the mama. Yeah. The parent and the mama.
Hey, it's not much.
The parent is the mama. Damn it, ain't no daddies.
Different than a gymnast.
It's no different than a gymnast. That's what's up. Shout out to T. Lee for the $2 super chat. He say they don't look too fit.
Happy place. This is a safe space, and nothing anyone says or does will change that.
See, when y'all advertise and y'all show this part of it with like the ring and stuff like that, that looks like gymnastics, but that's not how it's been promoted. Can we stop it? It's promoted as pole dancing. Hell, it's called the Pole Studio. Pole dancing, mommy and me. And like I had done told y'all, it's mamas, not daddies. It's mamas, not daddies. It's me, not just daughters. And we saw some little boys in there with the girls on the damn pole. You can do what you want to do with you and your doggone churn. I'm just calling it how I see it. It just is what it is. Some people will agree and some people won't. That's just life. But to all you good mamas, if you want to take your children around there, go on take your children around there. Prepare them for the future. Because in my opinion, that is what you is doing. Preparing them for the future in stripping.
Reporting in the West End, Chelsea Vine for Atlanta News First.
Just in my mind. Moving right along, I ain't gonna eat much hold you. Just in my mind, that's all I'm trying to say. Yeah. Let me reread that again. Shout out to Jay for the $2 super chat. He say laugh out loud. He say bond with the parent. He say i.e. the mammy. Facts. I like that right there. I had read that all the way wrong. I like it. What do we have here? He say, oh my God, our community is done for. Yeah. And listen. Think about this right here too. We have pole dancing mommy and me classes when we have a problem with reading and education in the community. But the pole dancing stuff got sold out. You can't have a school meeting. You cannot have a school activity sold out. They don't get sold out. when parents are supposed to come to the schools and see what's going on with their kids, is a lack of parents. But the pole dancer now, these parents is not even spending time with their children and their homework. Not these specific parents. I'm talking about parents in general. They're not spending time with their children doing homework. They're not spending time with educating their children. But the pole dancing, though, that's what's up. Keep doing what y'all doing. Keep doing what y'all doing. Y'all bodies, y'all babies. Ain't nobody trying to take y'all children away from y'all. Keep doing what you're doing. But remember, as time go and we keep looking at the education levels in darker you folk, when we keep looking at the crime, when we keep looking at, oh my God, they're not getting an education, they're deciding to work in strip clubs. When we keep seeing the influx in that right now, give yourselves a pat on the back. You actually helped. You actually helped. Now listen, I ain't hating on not damn strippers. We promote strippers. We promote hoes around here in these streets. We sure enough do. We love them all. Yes, we do. And I do understand why y'all out here stripping instead of working a 9 to 5. I get it all day long. I understand. I can work one night and can take the rest of the month off. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really do understand that right there. So keep on doing what y'all doing. And do not believe that all females who are strippers is getting paper like that. Do not believe that. It's a farce. It's fake news. It's fake news. Shout out to Prophet Made for the $2 super chat. He say, where's the mom teaching me to cook classes? Shaking my head. Exactly. And they is growing up without even knowing how to cook. Hell, remember back in the days, the daughter spent time with their mothers by being in the kitchen and stuff like that right there? Remember that? Making cakes and cookies and all that fly stuff right there. Making stuff that give you diabetes, but at least they learned something. Yeah. Remember that back in the day? Now we just we pole dancing. That's what's up. I don't, And like I often point out, did we do better under the rule of law, under the rule of slavery and Jim Crow? Did we do better as a people? I'm just asking. I don't know. I'm trying to think it through, because as soon as they took their foot off our neck, as soon as you people was able to make your own doggone decisions, look at what you did. Look at what you did. This is what you did. This is what you decided to do with your children that you love so much. And it's crazy, right? Because these would possibly be the same parents who, if their child got knocked off, that they will be in like an interview and won't even cry for the one that they love. I ain't just saying this just to be saying this type of stuff. I'm saying it because it happens too much. This is just the life that we live, and it's cool. It's just life. It is only life, and I don't pretend to care. I'm just throwing out some things that maybe you ain't never doggone heard somebody say out here in these streets. Give y'all selves a pat on the back, man, because y'all have made it to the end of the midday news on this wonderful SED Friday. We finna go over to rumble.com, The Willie Williams Show. Thank you to everybody who was over on Twitch TV, The Willie Williams Show. Thank you. We're going over to rumble.com, The Willie Williams Show. The link is down there in the description. And we also going to Kick TV, kick.com, The Willie Williams Show. It all starts at 1 o'clock. Players, prostate cancer around here at the Willie Williams Show. Here's your prostate. Say it's just a finger. I say it's just finger or it's only finger. It's only a finger. You say your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la and or your life. It's your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help, like always, for real. We already opened up over there on Rumble, so please go around there. Go around there to Rumble, support a player. Appreciate that right there. Shout out to Ryan Sean for the $1 cash out. You say no rubber in the way of this beautiful Friday. I'm trying to tell you something. Listen, we cannot use protection. We do not try to be healthy in our sexual exploration on STD Fridays. We do not do it. It is a felony. Somebody need to put some trank and fentanyl on you and tell them that you got a lighter hue baby in the trunk of your car. Sit you down for a good little minute because you're hard-headed. Today is the day you don't follow other people's morals. You do exactly what you want to do, especially sexually. Y'all go ahead on and get it on in. Listen, the show starts at 1 o'clock. Rumble.com. I'm out of here, man.